Hi, good morning everybody, and welcome to Vielle Google Hangout. It is Monday the 16th of May. Hope you all had good weekends. We just wanted to make you aware of a couple of new sales we've got coming to the market this week, and also let you know of some recent sales we've exchanged on. First of all, I'd like to share with you a property we're going to be marketing in Chester. We are going to be marketing a prominent retail warehouse let to Staples on Sealand Road, which is where the primary retail warehouse concentration for the city is located. If I can show you the photo library for a moment, the photo I'm showing you now depicts where the property is in relation to the surrounding retail warehouses, which are all shaded. So you can see it is very prime and prominent, and the cluster of retail warehouses is very institutional in quality. There is Chester Retail Park, Diva Retail Park, and Greyhound Retail Park, as well as a number of car showrooms, B&Q, DIY stores, and Solus retail warehouses as well. The property itself is located at the junction of Stadium Way and Sealand Road, adjacent to a Matalan retail warehouse. The lease, there are 6.5 years unexpired lease term. The tenant signed a reversionary lease in 2015 for a further 5 years, and the rent also went up, so it is let at a market rent. And we are going to be quoting 6.75%, which is £2.655 million. Please contact us for further detailed information or wait for email notification. Second of all, if I can also share with you a property we are going to be marketing in Newport, which is a Pizza Express and Subway restaurant. If I pass you over to Dale, he will fill you in on this particular property.
Hello. Hi, everybody. Thanks, Richard. As Richard said, we've got a very attractive restaurant and retail investment coming up for sale in Newport, Isle of Wight. The property it's a modern building right in the heart of the town centre, very well located. You have got Pizza Express let for a further 22 years unexpired. As I'm sure you'll all know, Pizza Express is a fantastic covenant. It's the full Pizza Express Restaurants Limited company, who have reported pre-tax profits of over £70 million and shareholders' funds of about over £500 million. So 22 years unexpired on that lease, and the adjoining unit is let to Subway. The lease benefits from RPI-linked rent reviews, and there's about 12 years unexpired on the lease, subject to a tenant's break in about 5 years' time. The upper floors are comprise 16 residential apartments, which have been sold off on long leases, producing a ground rent of about £1,500 in total. The ground floor benefits from A1 and A3 consent, and we are going to be quoting £1 million for the freehold interest, which is just shy of 7%, about 6.95%. Again, all the information will be released very shortly, so please contact us if you need any further information, or keep an eye out. The property is going to be offered by click to purchase, so there will be a full legal package available at the outset. Just to quickly summarise one or two other properties we've got currently in the market as well. We have a very secure southeast investment for sale in Woodley, which, for those of you who don't know, is just by Reading. It's a retail unit which is let on a brand new lease to Barclays, as you can see. Barclays have been in occupation since 2003, so long-term tenants fully committed to the property. They've just signed a new 10-year lease subject to a break at 5 at a rebase rent. It's in a prime pitch on the main pedestrianised Crockenwell Road, where you've got occupiers such as Waitrose and all well-recognised national occupiers. There's a big Lidl store directly to the rear of the property, so the property benefits from a very strong pedestrian flow. and we're quoting £935,000, which is 6% net initial yield. I'll just pass you back over to Richard now, who will just run you through a couple of other sales and just mention a couple of deals which we have just exchanged on.
Hi again, everybody. So I'd like to let you know about a freehold mixed-use investment opportunity we are offering in Epping at the moment. It is an extremely attractive building. The ground floor retail unit is let to Fat Face, who are a very, very strong covenant, and in addition to which there are 3 very large, spacious, well-appointed flats above, which are self-contained and are let on assured short-hold tenancies. What I'd like to show you actually is a virtual tour that we have done for this property, in which we are starting to introduce to our marketing in general. We strongly recommend that you have a look at the virtual tour. It's very impressive and adds further provides further ability for distant purchasers as well as local purchasers to peruse the website and the visual presentation in order to decide whether or not it is of interest. So I strongly recommend that you have a look at the property. It's very nice, very attractive, very well let, and Epping is a very nice, affluent southeast town in Greater London, less than 20 miles from the centre. Moving on, I would like to also make you aware that we still have for sale an interesting retail investment in Aldershot, which is let to Casino, who are also a very strong covenant. The property has a further 9.5 years unexpired lease term and benefits from a fixed rental increase in approximately 4.5 years' time. And at 8%, it offers a high yield for a retail building in a southeast town centre. So please do have a look at it. Thirdly, we are also still marketing a retail block in Sunderland city centre. It is let to Argos and Mothercare. The income is relatively short and therefore provides an investor with some interesting asset management angles to explore immediately. The property is being offered at a generous yield of 9.75%, and we strongly suggest that you take a look at that as well. Moving on to some recent sales, we have done three sales in the last week, 2 of which have been done by click to purchase. The first was a children's day nursery in Harlow, which we sold for one of the UK funds. Extremely well secured day nursery on Harlow Business Park, subject to annual RPI linked rent reviews, which are uncapped. The property has been operating as a day nursery since 1995 and is held freehold. We offered the building at £930,000 to show 8% and exchanged online by click to purchase at £900,000 to some private investors who started their legal work on a Friday and made their online offer to treat on a Monday, and we exchanged with them. We also sold recently a Corals in Edenbridge in Kent. Very similar situation here, in fact, whereby the purchaser came forward on a Thursday afternoon. They instructed their solicitor, who did the legal work. They made their online offer to treat on a Friday afternoon, and we exchanged with them. So these 2 sales perfectly demonstrate the ability by which click to purchase provides us, and could also provide other agents, with the ability to exchange contracts online, hassle-free, in a very short space of time. We also sold a property in Orpington in Kent, which was a McDonald's drive-through restaurant, which we achieved a very interesting yield of 4.5%. The property provided 16.5 years unexpired lease term with a fixed rental increase coming in January, and we sold to a private investor who, as I say, bought at a net initial yield of 4.5%, thereby demonstrating the strength of the market for this type of asset. So that's all for today. Please contact us for information on our upcoming sales, and we look forward to speaking to you again very soon. Have a good week, everybody.